Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. And before we go into the Void Quest, we actually need to do something with my buddy Yosuke. Yosuke is really not been getting much love lately. We didn't use him in the last dungeon. Yeah, we didn't. So he's not doing horrible. He's level 25. Now the way that Persona basically works is the lower level you are, and you're fighting higher level monsters, you're gonna get EXP really quickly. It's sort of like a rubber banding effect, so they'll get EXP faster and, encouraging you to use multiple characters. But the thing is, we actually have to do that, and I'm going to equip him with, I guess that's not too bad on him. And also, what do we want to give him? I'm thinking the Vigor Fob. Why not? Also, we need to change our clothes. Basically, we are going to do, some of the optional bosses in this game. We'll give them the gag clothing for the summer, dude. Heck yeah, there we go. And we're gonna go, basically, back to older dungeons. Basically, now that we've rescued our party members, many bosses have spawned in the previous dungeons, such as Yuki-ko's castle. And once we defeat them, not only will we get a large amount of EXP, a new weapon for our party members, and let's make sure, okay, I'm gonna bring Pyrojack for this, he should carry us, but also a large increase in courage. So now is pretty much the best time to do this, now that we have a lot of levels on us, and I think me and Yosuke can handle this guy. And there's a strong shadow! Oh my gosh, beat it, senpai! Okay, Rise, I'm on the job. But yes, basically, there is a shadow boss at the very top of the dungeon floor. So we need to get there, so I'll be right back. And a couple floors later, we reach the summit of Yuki-ko's castle. And this feeling, I sense a shadow behind that door. No way. Basically, this guy has been available for us to fight for a while, but now is the most convenient time to do so. The Contrarian King is a giant pain in the butt. Basically, he resists almost everything except electricity, and likes to trick us into thinking that he's not with Red Wall. Yeah. And also, worse than that, his Rampage, for whatever reason, does an extreme amount of damage. So if you are using only 2 people for this, make sure you heal up. But once again, he is only level 17, so if you have ice or electric skills on hand, you should have no problem. Courage increase! Nice, that's the primary reason we're doing this. I mean, the weapon is nice too to give to our party members, but yeah, can't beat that courage, man. And now that we've taken care of that, onward to the Bathhouse. And alright, once again, we're going to be bringing Yosuke in here. Just the 2 of us. Nothing weird happens. I'm just poking fun, but yes, we've made our way all to the 11th floor of the bathhouse once more. But instead of Shadow Kanji, we have the Intolerant Officer, who is okay, he's not really all that hard, to be honest with you, especially with my levels and my personas. This guy is weak to almost every single element, but if you have electricity, I recommend that. However, if you do get the all-out attack, don't use it if you only have 2 people. It won't do as much damage, so use another Xianka, or whatever element you're using. Now we need to be careful for this enemy, because he's going to launch ice skills at us, and since we have Pyrojack, we need to realize that and play accordingly and change our personas or guard if we're still in Pyrojack. So far, things are not looking so hot. This enemy has basically a ton of HP, and I'm going to just let Yosuke get in a little bit of damage here. Might have been a good idea to give him the Poison Kunai to maybe speed this process up. And here comes the Bafula. But luckily, we were guarding. And okay, I've had enough of this guy, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, physical attacks are the way to go. Outside of poisoning us and using Kill Rush, the officer is somehow weaker than the Contrarian King. I don't know how that is, but hey, we'll get a pretty nifty reward for defeating this shadow, the Iron Plate. And now 1 more dungeon to go. And that would be the Striptease, but now is the point where it's like, yeah, we're pretty much gonna need additional party members, since this was the previous dungeon, and as you can imagine, no, I don't, oh crap, I didn't, my bad, Yosuke, my bad, but yes, we're gonna need 4 party members for this next boss. And on the top floor of the Striptease, yes, once again, we will enter and find another giant shadow. It's a baby. sitting in a strip. I don't know why. Yes. This guy isn't really all that tough. All he does is physical attacks, uses Herculean Strike, and that's about it. Oh, he's weak to ice, so if you bring either Teddy or Rise along, you're gonna have a great time. And yes, let's start things off with a Raccoon. I'm just gonna show you what our basic party setup is now. That way we kind of have more experience. And yeah, I guess Yosuke really can't do much as far as physical attacks go. Might as well just use an Argaru. But with Teddy on our side and his Bafula, yeah, we're going to be doing a ton of damage here. And always, unless I say otherwise. Yes, we got Rise. Awesome. I love this. Go for the all-out attack if you have all 4 party members. We're gonna do a ton of damage, especially with Rise's help. Heck yes. We gotta show off Kanji's new weapon. He's got an iron plate, man. Look at that thing. It's basically a shield. Everyone knows people that fight with shields. They're awesome. Captain America, Goofy, and now Kanji. They're great. I'm sure there's more out there, but yes, pretty much all this enemy likes to do is cast Rebellion, go for a Herculean Strike, and try and beat everybody down. But if you have Teddy or someone with AoE healing, you'll be fine. He honestly is not really that tough. And you'll eventually wither him down if you just keep going for all-out attacks every turn you get. Yeah, and unfortunately, Rise didn't come this time. I like when she joins in, you know? I feel like she's kind of the most underrated party member in a sense. And oh my gosh, Kanji's going for the crit. Another all-out attack. Yeah, if you can knock this guy down, it'll pretty much be over very, very quickly. And yeah, really won't be able to do much. I promise. And yeah, if you especially have like a persona that resists physical attacks, it's already over. It's not even that tough. And yet again, let's just go in again. Great, we're even gonna finish it off with Rise. So basically, if you want to beat this enemy, bring a lot of ice personas and keep using all that attacks. But don't get too used to abusing that mechanic. And our third courage increase, and Kanji leveled up. Nice, and so did Rise. So, you know, going back and doing those optional bosses, highly recommend it. Gives you courage, gives you stats, pretty much really great unless you're in New Game Plus. And we even got a bear claw, one of my favorite pastries. Yummy. No, actually, it's a upgraded weapon for Teddy, and a rather good one at that. But now that's been taken care of, we are actually going to use one of our go-homes and return to the lobby and get started on the next dungeon of the game. I promised it wasn't going to take that long, but now Yosuke's all leveled up. We got some brand new weapons. What do you say we get started on the dungeon? Right after I go save. Kind of important. Alright, now that's been taken care of, let's heal our HP as best we can. Make sure our Kanji's full. And then I guess, you know, I could go and get Saravasti again and just get all my SP back, and we'd probably be fine. But for the sake of making an entertaining video, yeah, I'm just gonna get another leaf, since it was slightly discounted, since we've been leveling up the Hermit's Arcana and all that stuff. But now, finally get started on Void Quest. I like how it's called the title screen. Lots of cool little game references in this dungeon, which I kind of like. They're pretty cool. And begin a new quest. End your quest? I think I'll start a new one. Please enter your name. Huh? What is this? Alright, let's, Mitsu. Oh. Does this mean the game's starting? This is kind of pissing me off. Let's go, senpai. Okay. Rise apparently not fans of Vitcha games. Can't say I'm surprised, though. Who's our first enemy? We got some Cyclops dudes. These Cyclopses seem awfully mad. That's because they're the mad Cyclopses, and oh gosh, this is not starting out great. Teddy's already panicked. Yeah, that's not good. So let's go into Pyrojack and actually exploit these gentlemen's weakness. They're not going to give you too hard of enemies on the first floor of a dungeon, will they? Well, considering these guys are level 38, I guess they will. Yeah, we're kind of getting a little high in the levels in this game. And, well, same as always, we knocked them down, even though we don't have that many people to help us out. Yosuke will still be here. And we'll knock them all out. Nice. I love these bosses. I mentioned that in the boss recap, but They're growing on me, man, and Persona level up. Would I want to do that for Jack Frost? No, I do. Pyro Jack, actually. I think instead I will take this Mithra of the Temperance Arcana, because you don't know who we gonna turn him into, and we might as well get rid of our other Temperance Arcana persona. Yeah, Mithra kind of a cool character in Shin Megami Tensei. Not necessarily in this game, because he's just a persona, but I guess he's sort of neat. And yeah, this game reminds me a lot of, what was that game? Isn't it like Battle... 8-bit Battle? You guys know the game. Alice made it. You probably heard of it, but it's like a Zelda. Not necessarily rip-off, but it's very similar to a Zelda 1 game. And it's kind of cool. Wish I could think of the name of it. But okay. These Justice Swords, similar to in Persona 3, are also weak to electricity. So hit him up with that and you should be fine. Just don't use any ice attacks because those are going to be resisted. And what? That did not kill. That's unfortunate. Luckily we were all guarding. Hopefully maybe a Magaru would knock him out. I'm not sure. They do have a large amount of... No, I guess. Yosuke had more magic than I thought, and so far things are going pretty good in this dungeon. I was really concerned, and yes, we have blue chests this time instead of the pink ones from the Striptease. I like that, you know, they just mix it up a tiny little bit. And yeah, the decor here is pretty cool, I gotta say. As a game man myself, I like it. I like the decor. I like everything going on here. And yeah, we got some dependent basalts. I don't remember what they're weak to. Yeah. Well, I guess we can just try random bullcrap. Maybe electricity could work, perhaps? No, that is going to be resisted. Let's, maybe just go for Garu. This is pretty much what you do when you don't know the weakness. Oh, they're against... I think it's instant death. Well, that's a bummer, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're, like, resistant to all the elements. You can see Teddy's basic tank here. So resistant to most of the elements, if not all of them. But the physical attacks are pretty much the way to go, which is weird, because usually these rock enemies usually resist physical, because that makes sense. And yeah, another all-out attack, because Yosuke got that awesome crit. You guys are going to see, man, Yosuke, actually come to think of it, he's probably not the best party member in the game, but I like him good. Dang it, we're keeping him in. Whoa! We've not seen the tower card before. It's a powerful card. We basically get no money. But we're going to get every single other card, which is going to give us a sweep bonus. So we might as well do that, and we'll bring on Gadon of the Sun. I think that's how you say it, or Gidon. Something like that. So yeah, we're getting no money for this, but if you think about it, the sweep bonus is definitely going to help us out. And we got a persona and a card, so that's fine. I don't want to get rid of Kucha, because he basically has a spell now that it's a go home 100% of the time, just in the form of a spell, as long as you have the SP to use it. And that is something great, because I don't think I actually purchased more go homes, which could be an issue, since yet again we have to beat this entire dungeon in one go. So if we run out of go homes, that could be problematic, because if we get all the way up to a floor and we don't have a go home, that could be bad. And you know what? I'm feeling ballsy today, man. I don't say that a lot. Whatever these enemies are, we're gonna take. The blue sigil. That could be a problem. These enemies are weak to physical. Guess what? They use Tetrakarm a lot, which is a problem. Basically, Tetrakarm will reflect a physical attack back at us. So what do we do about that? Well, we're basically just going to have to get rid of it and hope that one other person can hit it, basically. Now, the great thing about Resay is it'll actually show us which one is reflected, which is nice. I don't know why I actually has to that attack. I don't know why I got reflected on, but whatever. Point is, Teddy knocked them all down. So now we can go for an all-out attack, and we should be good. Hopefully these guys give us really good experience. Oh, we did actually not take them all out, but that's why we got Kanji, man. He doesn't give a crap, dude. And go for it, Ted. The wild ways. He's using his Persona 4 arena combo. I love it, man. So let's get another all-out attack, and hopefully... We're not getting Resay, though. That's very odd. She likes to show up and help out sometimes and encourage us, but she's not doing that now, and boy, I get behind these cards, man. I would keep the sweet bonus going, but honestly, I want some money at this point. We spent a lot of money healing at the Fox, so I need to get that back. We'll get it back easily, though, from the golden hands. Wow, we're already getting another level up. Heck yes. And Kusha! Or Kusa... Aw! I should probably have looked that up before making a Persona 4 Let's Play, because I'm trying to make it a point to be better at my pronunciations, but you know me, I don't prepare for crap. And I like how it's like chapters in the Void Quest. That's kind of cool. You know, it's kind of like chapters of an RPG or something like that. And what? There's literally nothing over here. God dang it. My goal is to hopefully get to the second, or actually clear the second chapter of Void Quest in this episode. But here's the thing, as time goes on, the dungeons in this game get a little bit crazier. And by that I mean the battles can get pretty hectic at times, except at this point of the game, we are pretty much prepared for any fight with our level of social links. No, wind suppressor. I'm not too mad about that. We could give that to Kanji, but at the end of the day, the Vigor Fob is just gonna be way better for him, just because, it's giving him so much HP and Wahahahahahahahahahaha. How dare you stand against me for being a rotten orange? I'll make a worthless human like you taste endless pain. Take this. Critical hit. Punishing hit. Mitsuo has been knocked down. Huh? No way. What's this all about? Anyways, I need to hurry. Yeah, no kidding. That seemed kind of weird. Similar to a role-playing game, maybe? That's basically what they're going with here. And oh boy! Makarakarm! Yeah, I don't mind that attack, you spurious books. We're all weak to fire. But to be honest with you, you don't even have to use fire, because you can just beat the crap out of them. And I really should use Hintarafu. It is actually a pretty strong attack. You know, I'm gonna do that right now. Wait, it reflects that too? Oh. Well, that ain't good. I didn't even know that. I think I did know that, but just, sort of forgot, which isn't really good. But now, actually, I planned that the whole time. Now that Yosuke has been so kind and got rid of that shield for me, I can go ahead and use Pyro Jack and take down all these chumps. These stupid books. We're literally burning books here. It's kind of rude. I mean, there are evil books that are trying to hurt us. But hey, maybe we can learn something from it. Anyways, let's see. I don't really like any of these cards. A Two of Cup is just making fun of me at this point. Come on, give me something good, man. Like a Four of Cups or something? I mean, we're getting 5 coins now, so it's like, come on, throw me a bone, jeez. This game is, not liking me. It would... Oh, actually, I do like this place a lot. Mostly because I like the music. It's kind of... I like all the dungeon music, man. Because usually you hear just like the beginning portions of it. And oh boy! We haven't seen one of you in a while, have we, Mr. Rare Form? And you're at this point of the game, so chances are... It enraged itself? Okay. Go for it. Interesting decision, but yes, we have not seen this enemy in quite some time. Now we have a completely different strategy in defeating this thing. Basically, we're going to power charge as normal, Raccoonda. But now that we have Ose, I figured out how you actually say it. We're pretty much just going to annihilate this thing with our physical attacks. And Teddy's physical attacks aren't too bad either. I'm going to opt for Kill Rush instead of Kanji's other attack here, because since it's doing multiple hits, it has a high chance to... Ooh, do not kill. Okay, we're good. It has a higher chance to crit, and a crit in this scenario pretty much just means instant knockdown. Like, we're gonna be fine. Let's go. I don't really need the Raccoonda, honestly, so let's just go into Ose and hit it up with that Atom Smasher attack I've been using for quite a while. I like how it looks, though. Interesting, and boom, get out of here. Easy, dude. Now that we've leveled up Strength a ton, well, the Strength Arcana, we're gonna be good when it comes to taking care of those shadows. And oh, one more level and you get Power Slash. Yes. I really like Power Slash on Yosuke just because, oh man, it crits a lot. I don't know about your playthroughs, but it seems like every time I have Yosuke use a physical attack, it always crits. And that's fine by me. And so far, yeah, this dungeon's pretty similar to what we've come with so far. It's kind of run-of-the-mill. Some of the later shadows, though, are gonna give us I'm not gonna say they're gonna give us trouble, because yet again, as I just keep repeating myself today, it seems, we are extremely strong. Like, our personas and our social links are gonna basically just carry us through this dungeon. We don't even have to use that much strategy, which I guess is kind of one of my bigger criticisms about this version of Persona 4, is that it's kind of undeniable to note the difficulty change, and oh boy. We got these Raven Pals, which I believe are electricity's sure to work on them. But the original Persona 4 was a lot different. Difficulty was largely way different, to be honest with you. Which some people see as a good thing, some people see as a bad thing. Personally, I prefer to make a Let's Play of this version just because doing all the social links is way less taxing on me. It is such a breeze. You have so many tools to help you out in the dungeons to beat them in one day. It's not even a problem. I really don't want to pick that, but now I'm kind of glad I did, because we're going to get access to a couple of new personas. And I'm all about that. Hopefully we'll be able to get some new combat personas in the next episode. We got a unicorn! Huh, who should we replace with that? I guess all these social link personas are not really gonna need until we're done here, and the dungeon can get the dungeon can get replaced, and then we'll just fuse them off and stuff like that. And what? That was like no EXP, dude. God, I guess we gotta get to a later portion of this dungeon. But yeah, I mean, I know some people have been really upset that I did not do the original version, and that's definitely the version I played the most, and I guess I'm sort of the most attached to, but you guys gotta understand, this is a video, and if there is a more aesthetically pleasing version of a game to make a Let's Play of, unless there's major issues with it, that should probably be the version I choose. And also, this game does have a lot of additional content, which... So in short, I kind of hope you guys realize that I'm trying to just make the best Let's Play for you all. And I know I can't really make everyone happy, so... just try and help out, you know, make the best series I can do, and at the end of the day, I think choosing this version was the way to go. Some people may disagree, but hey, that's all fun. Oh wow, we're actually getting a fair bit of the new enemies in this area. Straight off the bat, we got the lustful snakes. We're definitely weak to ice, and you know who has a lot of ice attacks? My boy Ted over here. Primarily why I bought him, not bought him, was he a toy? No, brought him along. Because up to this point, we're kind of lacking on the ice skills. I mean, Jack Frost was the last guy we had that kind of had access to those attacks. I mean, we will get some later on. And oh, Rise came along. No. It's a shame we can't give Rise the gag outfit. Kind of weird though, she has to put her little visor thing on, and it's kind of hard to do with glasses, I assume. And oh boy, my sweet bonus. It's just so good, so good. Ooh, I could get the Magician. Or the skill card. Alright, I'm gonna get the skill card. I'm gonna get no items, because I really don't care about items. I'm curious what that is, though. So we're gonna get all these. We're gonna have sweet bonus. No items. It's not a big deal. Kind of like the lovers for that. And, okay. Ooh, Maturunda. Not amazing, but hey, I'll take it. We got a magic up, and the Maturunda skill card. Not gonna lie, not the best skill card in the universe, but hey, I'll take it. And a Bomb of Life. Not a bad floor, not a bad floor. I think we fully explored this one. Yeah, sweet. So I guess we'll move on to the next floor, and then I'm actually gonna have to end things off because, well, showing off those bonus bosses kind of ate up a lot of time. And good morning. You seem to have slept well last night. You slept so well that not even the noisy siren from the police cars woke you... What? I think something real bad happened. Can you go buy some coffee from the cafe at the arcade? Thanks. Did you hear a girl was killed? What is going on here? It's becoming a dangerous world out there. I don't even feel safe walking around town. Don't let your guard down. Make sure you're not out late, okay? Interesting monologue here in the Void quest. Things are getting a little weird, to say the least. But that's all the time I have for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next part, we continue on with our game. And no, I'm not going to return, because I just like this entrance so very much. It's really, really cool. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. See you in the next part. Bye.